Hi, we are Compilo and this video is regarding the interview questions of SQL. What are the four properties of a SQL transaction? So as you can see on the screen, there are four properties: atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. So under atomicity, it ensures that all the tasks of a transaction will be completed successfully. Else, all the completed tasks will be rolled back to the previous state for any failure. Under consistency, the DB state will be changed accurately for the committed change. Isolation ensures that all the tasks of a transaction will be done independently and transparently. Durability ensures that all the committed transactions are consistent for any type of system failure. Next question is, what is a trigger? Why do we need it? So a trigger is a special stored procedure which runs automatically as soon as an event occurs in the database server. There are assorted types of triggers like DML trigger, DDL trigger, and logon triggers. Although DML triggers are mostly used and we focus on inserted and deleted tables, which are informally called as magic tables. We may use triggers to log the changes by keeping timestamp as a key. Also, we can enforce a constraint check by using triggers. Next question is, write the syntax of a trigger. So as you can see, I have created a trigger by using trigger keyword, use by giving a name before table update, then by using the clause before update on table. For each row, I am beginning the transaction. Insert into table check and it sets the action update, and then it it acts whatever is required, like employee id is equal to old dot employee id and similar to salary, and then for new date. So this is the basic syntax of trigger, and for showing the trigger we can use show trigger. Next question is, what is a covering index in SQL server? So a covering index satisfies all the requested columns in a query without performing a further lookup into the clustered index. Basically, if all the columns requested in the select list of query are available in the index, then the query engine doesn't have to look the table again, which can significantly increase the performance of the query. Since all the requested columns are already available within the index is covering the query. So the query is called covering query and the index is called covering index. A clustered index can always cover a query if the columns in the select list are from the same table. So if we talk about the syntax, we can see here create non-clustered index and then the name of index on employee, which includes all the related columns. And because we are including all the related columns, so it can be considered as covering index. Next is, what is a column store index in SQL Server? So column store indexes are the standard for storing and querying large data warehouse fact tables. This string is from the official documentation of Microsoft. Basically, column store index is a technique used to store, retrieve, and manage data by using a columnar format of data, which is called column store. They introduced it in SQL Server 2012, and it is basically based on X velocity in memory technology. And if I'm not wrong, Power BI is also based on this. Basically, column store index enhance the performance of queries in SQL Server. And if we talk about syntax, so as you can see on the screen, we use create non-clustered, then we use the keyword column store index, and then we start our query. Fact employee, and then we use ID key or department key or whatever on the table name, and then we include the name of the columns. So these were quite a few interview questions. I hope you have understood them, and in case you encounter any of them, you can answer them easily. Thank you.